Getting ready to do 1,000 square feet whole house cleaning with Wade results using this MOOSOO S2. And how we're going to have to do the raw bin weight's going to be a little different than normal. So this is the way this is going to come apart. The bottom part of the bin, and then I'll have to take the cyclonic assembly out because this part right here does not separate unless you unscrew it. So that's what my challenge is going to be. Now let's see what we got here for a base weight. Okay, so here is the bin, and then technically that would go in this direction, although you could put it in upside down. And I'm going to call it at 222.50 grams empty weight. This video is sponsored by MOOSOO. Let's take a look and see how well this S2 does for a Wade whole house carpet cleaning. I will be running it on its default low speed. It only has two speeds, low and high, but I know that the high speed won't last, say, 25 minutes, which is what I would need. So low speed it is. There is no trigger on this S2, and that's nice. So you won't have any stiff or hurting fingers. Also, I'll be doing my normal 1,000 square feet, not going underneath anything. This S2 drives fairly well, although it's not the lightest feeling stick vac that I've used. I would say that it's medium. It's neither heavy nor is it light. See, it's so tempting to go underneath there, and obviously this would, but in order to stay with the 1,000 square feet mandate, I'm not going to just yet. You'll see that in another video. Probably Mrs. Vac Lab will get the pleasure of squatting down and putting this underneath all the furniture. About we check carpet lines. And there they are. kind of a large open swath. All right, let's keep going. So tempting to go underneath the furniture, because it certainly will. Let's see how it handles grates. Seems to be fine so far. Let's see. Yep, that passed. Door. Close the grate. Oh, I couldn't get it reopened though. Okay, next room. to let you know, the battery has gone from 5 little lights to 2. So how about we take a look and see what we've come up with in the bin. So there we are right there. And it seems to accumulate toward the very rear of the bin. Oh, and off to the right side. Okay, so we definitely have some pickup there. And how about we take a quick peek, see how much of my wife's hair we found. What do we have for hair wrap? Yeah, that's definitely a moderate amount. That's pretty typical. All right, let's go down to the first floor and finish up. Obviously, it'd go underneath there very easily. Squeaks in this tight space just fine. Alright, let's see how well it rolls and handles a carpet transition. Here it comes. Hey, pretty good. Didn't get hung up at all. now down to 1 light, so I hope it makes it. Otherwise I have to stop and then recharge. How far will this S2 go on 1 charge? Just 1 light left. And it's solid, it's not blinking. There's only 1 light left though. So whenever it quits, if it doesn't make it, I'll have to stop and recharge, and I'll pick back up where we left off. I think it's going to make it. Alright, it made it. So, all that on 1 light, and it wasn't even blinking yet. So, now it's time to go downstairs and see what we managed to pick up. And you know what I'll do? In a later part of this video, I will run the battery all the way out, and we can figure out exactly how many minutes you get when it's running on low speed. Stay tuned. All right, let's check the full bin weight. So that's what you have on both sides. It's certainly full of fibrous material. definitely say that. This is going to be a little weird to deal with here. Make sure I don't drop anything. Got a little piece right there. Take care of that. And I think I might turn this upside down in there, because finding the middle is just going to be a little weird. Okay. Get that 0.01 grams. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, there's that. And I'm just going to turn this upside down and put it in here. Just trying to get everything to sit straight. Okay, we ended up with 227.18 grams. Put that in the old calculator. And we subtract the original empty weight of 222.5, and we have a raw bin pickup of 4.68 grams. That's up there with the best stick packs that I've actually tested so far. So now the fun part's going to be separating all that and putting it in the tray. I'll show you what I have here. Got some hair. I'll put the hair in there. There's not much. I'll go ahead and put the hair in there. One hair there. It's not like going to change all that much. I'll show you what the inner filter looks like. It's a little dusty. It's not bad, but it is showing a little bit of dust. Of course, you can wash that out and let it dry. So let me move that over there. And now let's do some extracted measurements. Okay, we'll zero that out. Because everything's kind of together, it's going to be tough for me to separate that. So see, there is some medium-sized dust stuck to the fibrous material. A lot of fibrous material, obviously. A lot of fibrous material. And then you really don't have a lot of fine dust in there. What you do have is really kind of like larger dust in the dust category. Maybe a little medium dust, but there's not a lot of fine dust. Okay, 4.22 grams of mostly fibrous material. And let's see if we can get out of here. It's not going to do all that much. Heh, got a little bit on the screen. Yeah, didn't change a whole lot, did it? Okay, that's probably about the best we can do. So, extracted, I'm going to say 4.48 grams extracted. 4.49. 4.48. Well, you get the idea. So now we have the obligatory hair removal. Won't this be fun? How about we take the brush roll out? So I have this coin here. Go unlock that, and let's see, does that pop up? And then this should pull out. I got like one hair wrapped around that. A little bit of stuff in here. All right, move that off to the side. And yep, this is what I have to do every time I use a vacuum that doesn't have, like anti-hair wrap. So let's see, there's lots of ways to do this. So let me see. I just kind of want to show you what the comb does. So it kind of combs the hair off to one side, that kind of thing. And then I suppose you could use this and hook this in here and cut the hair. Just help. It's helpful to pull it off, I suppose. This is just a medium amount. It's not really a big deal. So it pulls off pretty easy. It's pretty quick. However you like to do it. And let me see, I'm going to remind myself, did these brush roll end caps come off? Because sometimes you get hair wound around in these little crevices here. So there's a nice little blob of hair right there. And let's see, does this pop off easily? Okay, nope. That pretty much stays put, and it appears to be spring-loaded. This side right here, nope. That almost appears to be like glued in. All right, so let's put this back in the nozzle. Here this goes. One more hair. Goes right here, and spring-loaded. Pops down, and then use this and turn it to the lock position. And there you go. All cleaned up, ready for the next vacuuming session. If you haven't figured out already, this MOOSOO S2 scores very near the top of my whole house carpet cleaning with Wade results in the battery-powered stick vac category. So I wonder what it would actually do on high power, but I do know on high power it would have a very limited runtime. So speaking of runtime, I'm going to finish up whatever battery power this machine has, continuing to run it on its default low power, and then we'll add it up for a total. How long will it last? It still has one solid light. It's not blinking or anything yet. Okay, it's just started to blink now. We're coming to the end. And that's it. Okay, so I will have to add this up. See, it's just kind of blinking here, this little dot. I will have to add this up and put the total time in the video. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.